Joining me now is Ama Frimpong, legal director for the immigration reform group CASA and co-counsel for Kilmar Abrego Garcia. Thank you for joining us. I mean, the judge says time is critical. We can see in his wife, every day matters for this family. Every minute matters for this family. So what are the options available to you if the Trump administration does not comply with court orders?
Well, we're really not even thinking about that part right now, right? The judge has clearly laid out in the next 2 weeks discovery, right? We are finally looking to get answers that the government has refused to provide. The judge has also made clear, right? If the government does not comply with her orders, including discovery, she will look to whether or not to hold them in contempt.
So let me ask you about what the administration is saying right now. The Attorney General, Pam Bondi, talked about the Trump administration's approach to your client. Here's what she said.
Now, MS-13 is characterized as they should be, as an FTO, as a foreign terrorist organization. So he is not coming back to our country. President Bukele said he was not sending him back. That's the end of the story.
Not sending him back after the judge emphasized the government should be taking all available steps to facilitate your client's release. I don't know what you make of this statement, but at least do you think it adds fuel to your push for contempt proceedings?
Absolutely. But look, I think it's very important to remember that what has been said publicly is not what's being said in court, right? The government has made all sorts of wild allegations about Kilmer being a member of MS-13. There has been not a single piece of evidence that has been filed in court, right? And so I think it's very important to remember whatever is being said out there publicly, the battle is being fought in court. And in court, the courts have already spoken. The Supreme Court has said the government must take steps to facilitate Kilmer's return. And so that is what we're going to continue fighting toward.
Even if he is brought back, Borders' Tom Homan says he will immediately remove him again if he's ever back on U.S. soil. So do you have to prepare for that possibility?
Absolutely, right? Again, the fight continues. But, despite what they're saying publicly, there are laws, there are processes, there are regulations that must be followed, right? And so if they intend to seek to remove Kilmer elsewhere, they have to follow the Constitution. They have to follow the legal processes that are in place. That's all we're asking, right? Do things the right way, follow the law, and let's litigate it.
Today, as I'm sure you know, Maryland Senator Chris Van Hollen landed in El Salvador on a mission to bring your client back to the U.S. Have you had any communication? Anybody on the legal team communicated with him or any other lawmakers? Do you have any expectations for trips that Chris Van Hollen is taking and some other members have suggested that they will make as well?
Yeah, we have been in close contact with our member of Congress partners. We're very appreciative to members of Congress who are taking steps to do what the Trump administration refuses to do. The most critical thing for us right now, and when I say us, I mean for Kilmer's wife, mother, brother, let's make sure he's okay, right? Someone lay eyes on him to make sure that he is doing okay. It has been over 30 days since there's been any contact with him. All the administration has shared with us is that he is, quote, alive and secure, I believe were the words that were used. That is not sufficient. We need actual proof of life. We need actual proof of well-being. And so we are hopeful that the senator will be able to provide that during his visit.
Ama Frimpong, thank you so much. I know how busy you are. We do appreciate your time.